to Hockey Night in Charlotte, where tonight your Charlotte 49ers take on the Charleston Cougars. This is Greg Machopoulos joining you live from the Extreme Ice Center. After a couple weeks off, your 49ers back at it here on home ice. Last time we saw them, they played in a thriller against Elon, 9-8 the final score. In overtime, we are just about ready to get underway. As I was saying, last time we saw the 49ers, a 9-8 final score in overtime over Elon, where Nate Jensen came on in relief with about 7.5 minutes left in that one as Braden Kopaz got hurt. Kopaz is dressed as the backup to Logan Crisp tonight, so no serious injury. It looked like he was holding his hip near the end of that game. But Nate Jensen came in, pitched the shutout for the 7.5 minutes plus overtime, gets the victory for his 49ers in relief. And now Crisp, after being out ill in that game, back in the starter's crease. On the other end, for College of Charleston, Isaiah Kahn between the pipes, number 35. And we are ready to go. Sheen will take the opening faceoff, and we're underway from the Extreme Ice Center. Shriver banks it off the boards, missed Bernazzani. Handled by Kahn, left it for his defenseman. Setting pass turned over. Shot by Stallard is blocked. Gets a rebound attempt, just missed on the short side. Kept in by Bernazzani. 49ers keeping the pressure here on this first shift. Up the boards and not out, kept in neatly by Murray. Retrieved and finally tipped out of the zone by the Cougars. Shriver was there. Both teams go for changes. And good pressure by the 49ers again. Here comes College of Charleston, centering pass. Broken up by Alphen. Pass back to the point, just barely kept in. They get it beneath the goal line. Fogarty, 2-on-2 battle beneath the red line. Back out to the blue line, good pressure by Rice. Eventually forces it out of the zone, and all the Cougars can do is just dump it back in, where Crisp will leave it for Kraniak. The freshman up to Rice. Rice eludes Bach, and the 49ers backhanded dump by McCarthy. Cougars come back out with it. 49ers with their third line out there now. Here's Bach. Sends it out to the left side. Chipped well high. Easy stick save by Crisp. Kroniak up for Sutter. Takes a strange bounce, and now McCarthy gets it. Shovels it forward for Hayes. Hayes for Sutter, and now McCarthy. Back to Sutter. Centering pass in front, just miss Hayes. Well defended by the Cougars. Cross corner dump in as the Cougars go for a change. Hayes gets muscled off the puck. Cougars dump it back in. Crisp settles it. Back up to Hayes on his blue line. Shovels it forward. Illing is there. Illing battling a couple defenders by the Cougars. Now Hayes for Sutter rather. The Cougars get it as far as neutral territory. And Himes sends it right back at them. Sneaky play, well played by O'Reilly. A couple of 25s go beneath the goal line. The Cougars try to cycle. Himes the only one near this puck. Sends it forward, goes off a skate near center ice, and it's Kyle Bishop for the Cougars. Both teams go for a change. 16:50 to go, first period. No whistles thus far. Brought across the blue line, that one wide on Crisp on the shot by Ryan McGee. Scully leads the rush 3-on-3 across the blue line, just barely onside. Tried to set up O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, centering pass in front. Can't quite get it to his man. That one scooped out of the zone. Scully retrieves. His bank pass missed O'Sullivan. And Wildman couldn't reach it. Now O'Sullivan and Murray. Murray whips it around for O'Sullivan. He's outnumbered 2-1. But good pinch in to retain possession. Center pass goes all the way through and out of the zone itself, clear for the 49ers. As Sheehan came in. And here's Murray. Backhanded it in, bouncing puck, taken over by Stallard. Stallard's shot, save made by Kahn. Rebound off the right pad of Kahn. As Bernazzani tried to bank it off of him from beneath the goal line. Now 2-on-3. Cougars just dump it, but win the race. Bach, the rest of his team was changing as he tried to send it to the blue line, and out it comes. Pass intercepted by Sheehan. Sheehan across the line. Sheehan held up and now turns it over, and here come the Cougars with it. On the right wing, Bach comes in. Blocker saved by Crisp. Rebound in the slot. Still loose in front. Couldn't be handled by Ankenbrandt. Now it's Jared Taylor. Sheehan collides with him. Cole Ankenbrandt comes in, stick saved by Crisp as he tried to stuff it in. 5-hole. Kept in again. Collision with Bernazzani. Kept in again. Center pass from the blue line missed. Backhanded pass also missed. Out of the zone finally. The 49ers get a reprieve. Bernazzani with pressure Kahn, but Kahn is able to get it out as his team also gets fresh legs on the ice. Rice has it knifed away. Scooped back for Alphen, and under pressure gets it. Couple of nice moves through center. That shot blockered away by Kahn. Some nifty work by Kroniak. Cougars come back through the neutral zone. That one way offside. As Augustine entered the zone early. 13:54 to go here, first period. Still 0-0 the score. Up and down action through the first 6 minutes plus of this one. As we finally get our first stoppage. McLean now behind the net. Cougars try to whip it around the other side. Alphen is there. He collides, and eventually Charleston does get it out. No icing. Now Kroniak. Reverses to Alphen. Up the boards, but intercepted. And off the skate of McCarthy. So Charleston unable to take advantage of the turnover. 49ers take control. Alphen and Krajnik play catch. That one off a skate, but on the wrong side of the red line. It'll be icing against the 49ers. 6:53 gone, first period. '49ers in the defensive zone draw. McCarthy with Sutter and Hayes flanking him. Sutter does a good job to help his centerman out. Now turned over to the slot. Bouncing puck, though, unable to be handled by McGee. And he gets checked hard into the boards by McCarthy. Charleston, though, retains possession. Shot from the point, hits the body in front. Now rebound attempt. Now loose puck is there just wide as Fogarty picked it up. That one redirected. Fogarty is there, still loose. And Crisp dives on top of it as Fogarty looking for the loose puck just outside the blue paint. But Crisp able to freeze it. 12:40 to go in period one. So a simple wrist shot from the point becomes very complicated when you get bodies in front and you get a puck that's redirected from about 10 feet in front of the goaltender. It makes it very difficult to control the rebound. Crisp does a nice job of handling that one, because Fogarty was hanging around. Now a 3-on-1 potentially for the 49ers. Illing out in front, just missed Hayes. And Kahn may have gotten a piece of that one. Golden opportunity for the 49ers, their best chance of the night. On a breakout from their own zone. Now the 49ers press on their forecheck. Spun around is the defenseman Bishop. Charleston still with possession, though, and eventually get it out. They turn it over, back and forth. Now Sutter. Sutter comes in. Dipsy-doos around the defenseman. Sutter, shot save made by Kahn. Slick move by Sutter. Loose puck out, and Charleston escapes. Well played defensively by Himes. That one goes right out to Crisp, and he'll just cover this one up, taking no chances. As Enkenbrandt centered that one from the goal line. Looking for some friendly fire around Crisp. Crisp does a nice job of cutting that off. Defensive draw, that one, quick one out, a flutter job on Crisp. Picked it up a little bit late, but makes the save. That one eludes Murray. Behind, good job of collapsing by the 49ers, and they break out. Stollard, 3-on-2 through the neutral zone. Stollard can't quite get around his man. Sheehan with it. Sheehan shot, hits a skate and goes wide. Near side. That one all the way down. This will be icing against the Cougars. First time against them tonight. With 11:06 to go here in the first. 49ers with their top line. Sheehan, Stollard, and Bernazzani with Shriver and Murray at the point. Sheehan tried to get it out to Stollard. Now Murray skates in front, goes all the way through as he sent it through the slot. Backhanded up. Back come the Cougars. That shot over Chris comes right back out in front, but no Cougars were there to threaten. And now Murray, and again 3-on-2 across the red line. Murray drops Bernazzani's shot. Glove save by Kahn. So the 49ers a couple odd man rushes here in the last 2 minutes. Isaiah Kahn doing well on his end to keep the score tied at 0. One back to Krajnik. Walks the line. Krajnik tries to find room. It's blocked in the high slot. And the Cougars are able to break out. on the counter. Nice move. Initially, that one off the stick of Crisp and went right through his crease. Kept in. It's McBrien. McBrien down low. Setting across is blocked. Tied up in the feet, couldn't find it. Was Alphen. Z checks Fogarty, kept in at the blue line. That shot blocked by McCarthy, kept in again. Alphen and Fogarty. Alphen tries to bank it out, but intercepted nicely by McGee. McGee loses an edge. Turnover again. Left pad saved by Crisp on the turnover. McLean finally gets it at least to neutral ice. The Cougars look to attack again. That eludes Fogarty. Kroniak circles behind his net. Looking to break out. His outlet, Rice, went down. Rice takes over, he gets it out of his zone, and now the 49ers regroup. That one, look out. Deflected off the stick of Taylor. And over the benches. 9:12 to go here in the first. Neutral zone draw. 49ers playing without Glasser and Gus Brown. So two of their centers out tonight. So Coach Tobin, some line shuffling to get some centers out there. Himes whips it around. Cut off. And well played, but all the way down the ice by Kahn, who was shown early on. He can handle the puck very well for a goaltender. 11:12 expired. 49ers offensive zone draw. Off the skate of Hayes. And Dawes has it behind his net. Looks to break out. Good hustle play by Hayes. Hayes gets hit by McGee. Illing is able to keep it in. Cougars try the near side. Could not be kept in, and now the Cougars break out. Himes can't quite control the attack of Bach. But Bach slides it wide far side on Crisp. Cougars take it back again. Left pad save by Crisp on the wrister by Ankenbrandt. Here's Sutter. Sutter can't quite finesse his way through. Shriver takes it over to his defensive partner Murray. Now Sutter. Sutter trying to build speed. Goes out wide, shot, save made, rebound is there. It's still loose at the side of the net, now behind the net. Sutter gets hammered. Shriver can't quite keep it in, it goes off his stick. But Shriver does a great job getting back to break up McGrain, who's looking to break out with it. Now possibility here, that one off a body and just trickles wide. That's shot by Freirig. And that one, no goal. That one beat Crisp, and it looked like it went off the crossbar. And initially celebrated by O'Reilly from Charleston. But the referee was right there, waved it off immediately. So a break for the 49ers. Circling back. Tried to stuff it home. Save made by Crisp. That one cleared out. The 49ers on their heels in the last two shifts. Get their first line out there to see if they can't generate some offense. Sheehan circles. Still has it. Shot in traffic in the slot. Batted down. Retrieved by Sheehan. Tries to center it. That gets blocked. Back to Sheehan. All the way through the crease. Right point, Kroniak. Nice pass down low to Bernazzani. Second shot goes wide. Sheehan. Sheehan harassed, and he goes down, no call. Out to Sheehan. That gets blocked. Still in the zone momentarily, and the 49ers do keep it in. Stallard, after a nice backhand pass, save made by Kahn. As Bernazzani with a slick backhanded pass to Stallard to lead him in. But Kahn, outside of his crease, cutting off the angle, able to make the save and smother it with 5:45 to go here in the first. 49ers win it back. Bank down low to McLean. He loses it. It was Roach trying to keep it in. McCarthy covers his spot. Well, that one off the mask of Crisp as Eichenbrant goes high. Here's Eichenbrant again. That shot deflected off McCarthy and wide. Now it's Roach. Backhands it up to McLean. And the 49ers get out. McCarthy just chips it in. Way out of his net is Kahn. He backhands it to Bach. Bach turns it over to Rice. McLean's shot is blocked. Rebound is there, still bouncing around. And now, here's Shriver with the puck. And a right pad save by Kahn. As Shriver streaking in after the interception at the red line. And now Shriver gets beat. Eichenbrant couldn't handle it though, has to retrieve it. Along the goal line, Crisp makes a save there. Crisp, that one goes all the way through the crease as Eichenbrant tried to stuff it home. Sutter tried to get it over to Hayes. Hayes does end up with it. Now it's Illing. Illing lost possession. Eichenbrant tries to chip it out. Kept in. Hayes blocked in the slot. Cougars still loose. Illing trying to find an angle to shoot at, but again blocked. Illing stole it, but had it taken away again. And now the Cougars have a 2-on-1 across the blue line. That one well played by Robbie Murray. Breaking up the 2-on-1. And Crisp will cover this up after it bounced off the end wall. But expertly played by Robbie Murray to break that opportunity up. As Dawes tried to find his winger streaking in. And you see the referee checking with Crisp about his mask. 3:33 to go here in the first. Still 0-0. That one, it's a body in the high slot. Bernazzani ends up with it after Stallard fed him. Bernazzani goes out wide, forced behind the net, centering pass off a skate. Now Sheehan has it. That one blocked in front and into the near corner. Swept behind the net. Bishop, and the Cougars do break out with it. Kroniak slows them down. And here's Taylor again. Taylor harassed by Sheehan. They can't find it. Alphen comes in to help out. Nice little drop pass to Kroniak, and the 49ers come away with it. Kroniak building speed through the neutral zone. Kroniak has it poked away at the last moment. This one kept in by Alphen. His wrist shot goes all the way through and wide. Chipped up off a stick of one of the Cougars on the bench, so this will be a defensive zone draw for them. As we head into the last couple minutes of period one, 2:27 to play. McCarthy will take the draw. They've done very well on faceoffs thus far here in the first. It is one back. Roach's shot is blocked and now intercepted. Eichenbrant again Saved by Crisp. And swallows it up. As Bach was looking for a rebound. But Crisp, good positioning. Absorbs the puck. You'll see a lot of goaltenders just have that one bounce out into a high danger area. Crisp absorbs it, has it drop right in front of him where it's easy for him to just put the glove on and smother it. Not giving an opportunity for Bach. Cross corner dump in. Ankenbrandt can't deflect that. Finessed as far as the blue line. Niners now come away with it. With McLean. And it's Charleston coming away with it. Ankenbrandt again. Ankenbrandt with a finesse move around Himes and a shot save made by Crisp. And now Ankenbrandt again tries to stuff it home, and Crisp is there on the near post to preserve the 0-0 score. Ankenbrandt all over the place. Fantastic move to get by Himes. And then goes forehand, backhand, up high, and Logan Crisp with a sensational save to keep it tied up. 49ers continue to win draws. Shriver banked it to Hayes, and now Illing. Illing, muscled by Augustine. Try to get over to Sutter. Chipped as far as Murray, and a flutter job goes in on Kahn, and he'll easily swallow that up with 1:16 to go here in the first. The 49ers had a couple minutes there where they were getting some on-man rushes. Weren't able to capitalize as the Cougars finally win a draw. But the Cougars have by far and away had the better scoring opportunities in and around the net of Logan Crisp. 1 minute left here in the first. Shriver, that one, look out, off the stick of Hayes. Couldn't quite corral that pass by Shriver, and it goes into the bench of the Cougars with 54.4 left. Top line out again for the 49ers. One and quickly brought in by Bernazzani. Again, the shot blocked. Pinching in was Shriver. Circles dumped it in for Bernazzani, but eluded him. Knifed away by Murray, but only for a moment. Now Murray again gets hit by Taylor, but job done. Bernazzani tries to center it. Nobody there, and the Cougars misfiring a pass to break out, and Shriver scoops it into neutral territory with 13 seconds left in the first. Up come the Cougars now. And off the stick and out, loose puck in front, missed wide. Crisp with a save. That shot's left pad saved by Crisp as time winds down in the first. Logan Crisp standing tall to keep this game at 0-0. Evan McBrien with a golden opportunity, lost the handle just as he was ready to fire, and eventually tried to center it in front and generated a good scoring chance out of it. But Logan Crisp in the dying seconds of the first keeps this one tied at 0. Don't go away, everyone. It's 0-0, but there's been anything but a 0-0 game. No penalties, 0-0, but a lot of action. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, for second period action. Tied at 0. A far cry from what we saw a couple weeks ago against Elon. But nevertheless, 49ers and the Cougars of Charleston putting on a show. Logan Crisp, fantastic in the first, particularly near the end. Charleston thought they had a goal, but crossbar and out. So the 49ers, first period ended just in a nick of time as the Cougars were pressing hard to get the first goal of this one. Kahn chips it up the boards. Ankenbrandt. That shot, easy save by Crisp on Jared Taylor just inside the blue line. As we're 18 seconds in to period 2. 49ers, once again, strong in the faceoff dot. Which is especially impressive when they're missing 2 of their centers for this game. Pitchforked in dangerous territory, kept in. That one fluttered in and out as far as the blue line. That one hits a body, and Bernazzani fed it through the neutral zone. 49ers turn it over, though. Stollard with the forecheck. In the feet of Taylor. Here's Ankenbrandt again. Pad save, you hear that thud off the left pad of Crisp. Backhand to the point, that one blocked by Stollard. To the slot, that one just whistles wide. Kept in again. Once again, the 49ers on their heels. Alfin. Shoveled forward, here's Rice. Rice with it now. Rice tries to pass it, but a sliding play by Freirig. Kept that from connecting, and a possible dangerous chance for the 49ers goes by the wayside. Here's Fogarty. Stops. That one sent to the front of the net. Sticked away to the far corner. And caddy corner dump in by the Cougars. Krajnik. Scoops it through neutral territory. Possible breakaway now. Oh, just off the edge of the stick of McLean. He had it in clean. Now, double teamed was Dawes, but he still ends up with the puck. And a great chance by Corey McLean. He was harassed at the last second, went off the heel of his stick. Whistled around the boards, stopped by Kahn. Cougars break out, but Sutter was there, and that one sent all the way back down as Krajnik. Hard off the boards and gloved down by Illing, and Hayes recovers. 49ers play dump and chase. Sutter can't get there. Kept in nicely, and Sutter's still in deep. Sutter, centering pass off the stick of Kahn to the slot, and intercepted by O'Reilly. O'Reilly makes a nice move, and a blocker save by Crisp. And gloved down by Crisp on the shot from the half wall. Easy stop by him. As O'Reilly created that opportunity after that move on Roach. 3:31 expired here in period 2, still 0-0. Not for lack of offensive chances from both teams, but particularly from the Cougars. We were coming off a shutout win over Clemson, 5-0. That one backhanded out. No icing as Sheehan gives chase. Chipped around him by Bishop. Cougars get it just outside the blue line. Chipped forward. No icing here. Bernazzani. Roach. Scooped forward. Still in the zone though. Wrist shot from the point. Blockered away into the corner by Crisp. Eichenbrandt plays catch. He has it taken away. Bernazzani and banks it up the boards. Scooped all the way across for Stollard. He can't get there though. Weird bounce. There's Sheehan with a shot. Goes off one of the Cougars in the slot. And high off the glass behind the net. And the Cougars get it back. 15-13 to go. Good stick by McCarthy with the steal. He's behind the net. McCarthy banks it. Shriver centering pass missed. As McLean was there, but on the wrong side for him to take a shot. Went it to his backhand. If he's a righty, it's right on his tape. But no dice. Angled up, but able to handle it was McLean. 49ers intercept, have to wait to tag up. Scooped in to Kahn, who has help. Around the boards. Rice rubs out his man. Kept in. That wrist shot hits Rice. Up the boards to Fogarty. A race for the puck. Shriver was there, along with McGee, but McGee is able to get it and dump it in for Murray. He reverses field. And out of zone it comes. Handled by Dawes. That one deflected, so no icing. Up the board, Shriver. Patiently over to Murray. Murray on his off wing. Murray moves in. Now to Hayes. Hayes on his backhand. Circles back. That shot. Save made by Kahn. And a good keep in by Sutter. Sutter still with it. Sutter with a shot just wide. Sutter with a dangerous keep in. As that shot feathered in on Kahn, easily melts this one down. Sutter, if he doesn't get that puck past the Cougar forward, that is a 2-on-0 the other way. But Sutter managed to not only keep it in, but create a high danger chance with some fancy footwork. That shot, oh, what a glove save by Kahn. The wrist shot by Alphen went off a stick in midair of one of his own players, and Kahn, against the grain, reaches back. Makes a fantastic glove save to keep it tied at 0. Kroniak backhanded up the boards for Sutter. Sutter chased down, and out goes the linesman as well, as McGrain was all over him. He had his sights set. And now here's Sutter through the neutral zone. On his backhand. He's rubbed out by Bishop. Gets it back, though, to the point for Alphen. Alphen sends it in deeper. Missed Illing, though. Up the boards, collision between Alphen and O'Reilly. Does come out. And the Cougars able to break out with it. Trying to get a line change. That one sent all the way down on net on Kahn. As Sutter was looking for a potential breakaway, trying to catch the Cougars in a change. Hayes up for Sutter. That eludes him, though. Intercepted by Kroniak. He'll wire it around. Kahn calmly leaves it. Bounces up. It's sent back in by the 49ers. 11:50 to go. Second period. Dawes curls behind his own net. Good stick work by the 49ers. That time it was Himes to break up a pass through the neutral zone. O'Sullivan and Augustine do battle behind the net. And chipped up. And here's Ankenbrant. Takes a check and still had the puck for a second. Lost his glove. And a hard check. As the 49ers go for changes. Here's Taylor. Kept in neatly by McGee. Now behind the net, racing around, but Stollard is there. He banks it forward. And that's going to be a delayed offside as Roach had to tag up, pinching in. And here's Dawes again. Dawes building speed. Dawes eludes a check. Dawes still with it. Dawes misses it near side. Centering pass in front. Shot save made by Crisp, and he does have it. Yes, the whistle finally goes. A centering pass went off a skate in front. And eventually, the shot on goal. As Crisp had to react quickly. The 49ers may have a chance on a counter. Bernazzani tried to get it over to Stollard, but just got a piece of it. Did Fryerig. Chipped up, and out it comes for the Cougars. And now they have numbers the other way, but no, ruled offside. And McGee sends the puck into the half wall in disgust as the Cougars had a potential 3-on-1. As we near the halfway mark of this one, still tied 0-0. Both goaltenders magnificent in this one. Stollard sends it in. Some miscommunication behind the net, but Kahn able to backhand it. Stollard goes down, hard hit, but Stollard recovers and ties him up. Skitters out to the neutral ice. This will be icing against the 49ers that it was sent back in by Shriver with 9:44 to go. So a bit more even in this second period as we saw the last half of the first. Cougars had the 49ers on their heels. One thing has not changed is the 49ers' dominance in the faceoff dot, and here they come again on the counter. Here's Murray. Murray shot, and the right blocker save by Kahn. And the Cougars try to come back, and now we're going to have our first penalty of the game. And it's going to go against Shriver for interference, I guess is the call. So Shriver will go to the box as he slowed down O'Reilly, who was building speed across the blue line. It's called interference, not really understanding why. O'Reilly had the puck, but nevertheless, it is 2 minutes. The 49ers, whose penalty kill was exposed several times against Elon, will have to fight this one off to keep this score at 0. Pitchforked all the way down. Kahn will let this one be handled by Ankenbrant, who's harassed by McCarthy, but now here he comes with speed. Ankenbrant still has it. That shot off the chest of Crisp, who was well out of his net. To cancel that. Kroniak tries the near side, but read well by Taylor. Now on the half wall. All the way out to the blue line. That looked like it came out, and yes, it is whistled for offside. As McBrien circled all the way around. And it just came across the blue line. As 39 seconds have ticked off on this penalty kill for Charlotte. Neutral on draw. Cougars win it, but are forced all the way back into their own zone after a pass misfired. Blue line under blue liner. Ankenbrant. They can't handle, and Illing delays further for the 49ers. And Illing, a nice job. Harassing his man at the blue line. Ankenbrant has room now and building speed. Here he comes again. Well played by the freshman Kroniak, but only up to blue line. That shot saved by Crisp. Rebound underneath the body, now behind the net. Centering pass in front, and they score. Ankenbrant from about 6 feet in front. And the Cougars open the scoring at 7:55. Pardon, at 12:05 of period 2, 1-0, Charleston. So the Cougars get on the scoreboard first. So the 49ers have to find a way to solve Kahn. That one sent cross corner. Bach tried using his speed, tried to center it in front, cut off by Crisp. Shoveled forward, but kept in. Momentarily, 49ers break out. That shot blocked. Shriver now has it. Shriver, pass to Murray, just off the edge of his stick. Murray, good control. Now Murray from behind the net, off the cage of Kahn. Scooped out, and now comes McGee. McCarthy chasing him down. McGee, the backhander, stopped by Crisp. And back come the 49ers. Shriver just sends it in wide. McLean gets help from Rice. McLean on his backhand, can't find the handle. That one just goes wide from the wrist shot by Murray. That one off the top of the crossbar, as Kahn never saw it. Chipped ahead and kept in. Illing. Illing still giving chase as he was canceled out by Dawes. Now the 49ers get it off the heel of the stick again. Possible opportunity lost as McLean couldn't find the handle. That one into the bench of the Cougars for a stoppage of play with 6:06 left here in period 2. 1-0 Charleston. And a defensive zone draw for the 49ers. Up the boards to Sutter. Knifed forward and kept in again. Wrist shot. A bit of a loose rebound left by Chris. That one sent all the way in. Misses his glove. Kept in. Illing can't find the handle. Was at his feet. Kept in again. Now Roach seeks shelter behind his net. Up for Hayes. Chipped ahead for Sutter. Sutter tried to self-pass it. He's up by himself. Sutter went head on. And some collisions 2-on-2 along the half wall. As Himes and Sutter. And now Hayes, who was covering for Himes, kept it in. Sheehan. Sheehan still has it. Sheehan in front, but off the stick. And a great save by Kahn, who read the pass. Sutter was standing in front of the net. Sheehan had him open. With the attempted pass read by Kahn with his stick down at an angle, which is important for a goaltender on his backhand. Had it up at an angle, so the puck, when it hits it, is going to deflect upwards. And then Kahn, good puck tracking by him. Off his stick, goes up in the air and reaches up and snares it to keep that. That one off his chest, still loose, and he covers it up. As Stollard providing the traffic. The story of this one has been the 49ers in the faceoff dot, dominating. That one sent wide. As I was saying, the 49ers dominating in the faceoff dot. The Cougars blocking an immense amount of shots. And now an opportunity, they score. It didn't look to be much, but Sean O'Reilly beats Kroniak out wide. And the backhander beats Crisp short side. And the Cougars have suddenly doubled their lead at 2-0 with 4:33 to go here in the second. Crisp didn't seem happy about that one. Task just gets tougher for the 49ers. Here's Shriver, backhander's blocked. And as I said, that's been the story of this one. When the 49ers have a chance, it's been blocked. Here's Rice, tries to stuff it in, but kept out by Kahn. That one, Kahn at the edge of his crease. Absorbs that cannon from the point by Shriver for another faceoff. So the Cougars finally win a draw and now gain possession. They have 3-on-2 through the neutral zone. Cycle through, save made by Crisp, and the rebound cleared aside. That one redirected into the far corner by Murray. And now Murray tries to break out. The 49ers have a chance. Diving forward was McLean. Poked ahead for Murray. Murray stays onside. McLean, a shot right into the chest for an easy save by Kahn. A goaltending duel here in Charlotte. Two to nothing in favor of the Cougars. Again, one back. That shot gloved down, but right to Illing, who couldn't quite get a shot off on his backhand. That one eludes Himes, and here comes Ankenbrant to his backhand, and a fantastic job by Roach to get back and muscle him off the puck. Ankenbrant to the point. Now to the left side. Off the shin pad. That shot, and Crisp did not know where that one was as it snuck in from the half wall. But he does cover it up with 2:53 left. Scooped all the way up and off of one of the state flags here at Extreme Ice Center. So the faceoff will be back in the 49er zone. Here's Himes. Tried to whistle it around. Now eventually does to Sutter. Sutter to Hayes. Hayes off the angle. Hayes. Shot misses wide. Sutter. Good job. That fights through a check. Sutter still has it. Tries to center it. It's blocked. Up to the blue line. Himes. Left pad save. Hayes to the front. Off a skate in front. But tracked by Kahn, and he covers it up. With 2:16 left in the second. So a nice shift by Aiden Sutter, who I thought was going to draw an interference penalty as he chipped the puck forward, past the defender, and got cut off along the boards, but kept his feet moving, got to the puck, and created a chance. Stallard, outnumbered, loses control, whipped all the way around. Good pressure, Bernazzani. Bernazzani tries to center it. Backhanded by Sheehan, what a save! Again, flashing the leather. Isaiah Kahn. Again, moving left to right and then reaching back with the glove. He has been most impressive. That shot fired wide. Himes goes all the way around, but Alphen had abandoned his left point spot. So out of the zone it comes. Alphen pressured. Get some help, Bernazzani. Up for Stallard. Gets it to Sheehan. He's surrounded. And eventually taken over by Bishop. The hulking defenseman for the Cougars. That one hits a body in front. Crisp spots it and dives on top to freeze this one with 1:13 left in the second. So the 49ers getting some good chances. But Kahn has been fantastic. That shot whiffed on. Out of the zone it comes. Tried to find Rice. Misses him. Kahn pitches it all the way down. That's going to be icing. Oh no, they wave it off as we're under a minute to play. Good bank pass to Rice. Rice, though, sandwiched off, and this time Kahn will just cover this up to prevent any further play. 44.5 seconds left here in period two. It'll be Illing with Hayes and Sutter. They've had some good chances, particularly this period. And good work by McBrien to get that out, but now the 49ers take it back. Centering in front, eludes everybody. The other side, Alphen, save made, still loose in front, and paddled away with some help for Kahn. So again, this line generating offense. Here's Sutter. Sutter up high, shrugged aside, and out of the zone. 7 seconds left. Time for one possible rush for the 49ers. Illing. And this one, reaching across his body, was Kahn to just stop everything with 1.5 to go in the second. Time for a quick face-off win, but they don't win it this time. And that does it for period two. 2-0 Cougars ahead of your 49ers through 40 minutes of play. And we'll see if the 49ers can find a way to solve Isaiah Kahn, who's working on potential back-to-back shutouts. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on UNCC TV. Welcome back, everyone. We are just about ready for third period action. 49ers down 2-0 after 2 periods. Power play goal by Ankenbrandt. And even strength goal a couple minutes later by Sean O'Reilly, putting the Cougars up 2-0. Both goals in the second period. Both goaltenders stellar in this affair. Kahn has flashed some serious leather with his glove on multiple occasions, keeping the puck out of his net. And again, they're coming off a 5-0 shutout over Clemson in their last game. Pinching in, Shriver. Tried to send it towards the front again. Off a leg and wide. Stallard pressuring. Bernazzani tries to cycle with him. Stallard to the point, Murray. Sneaks his way through and got to the crease and then pitchforked out to the red line. So good opportunity early for the 49ers. Murray with a seeing eye shot. It created some issues for Kahn. Fortunate pass. And now intercepted by Shriver. Shriver, the shot save. Rebound is still loose. Shriver trying to get it. Sends it behind the net. Bernazzani to the point. Kroniak the shot. Save is still loose. And covered up by Kahn. Kahn had a clean look at that shot by Kroniak, but it caught him between the left arm and the chest protector, and he tried to squeeze it in, but it was laying there just for a moment loose. With the help of his defenders, able to cover that up. Ankenbrandt poked by Kroniak, but Ankenbrandt retains possession. Harass tries to center it, intercepted by Alphen. Sent all the way down, no icing. Battle along the near boards. McCarthy circles behind his own net. Has it taken away. Ankenbrandt has it. Avoids his man. Center. Save made by Crisp. Ankenbrandt, the initial backhander off the right pad of Crisp, right to Michael Bach at the side of the net. And Crisp with some critical saves to keep his 49ers within reach. Here down 2-0. 1:47 gone by. Here in the third. Sutter will pursue. As Dawes got it out of the zone. Back on the 49ers. Illing. Illing shot, easy save, and the butterfly. He tried to reverse it back to Sutter, miscommunication, whipped all the way around. Roach kept it in just for a second. That's scooped all the way down. This should be icing, and it is. Against the Cougars with 17:37 to play here, third period. 49ers, some good early shifts here in the third, and this Illing, Hayes, and Sutter line has generated some of their best offensive chances here tonight, particularly in the second, and starting out here in the third. Blockered away on the wrist shot from the point. Sutter dumped his man to the ice, creates icing, and right back down to the Cougar end it goes. So again, the 49ers dominating the faceoff data. If they can get these offensive zone draws back, continue winning faceoffs to their point men, get traffic to the front, simple as it may sound, and Kahn has been magnificent. But if you can win it back and get a shot on where he doesn't see it, it's going to go in. Scooped as far as neutral territory. Good poke by Roach. And look out. Sutter will have to answer to that one as it goes into his own bench. As everyone takes cover. So the face-off in their own zone with 17-12 to go. Top line out for the 49ers. They've also had their fair share of dangerous scoring chances, just unable to solve Isaiah Kahn. Pass off the end of the stick of Sheehan, giving the Cougars a chance to possess. Pinching in with Shriver, he got caught. That shot wide as they try to go near post on Crisp again. That shot blocked by Murray. Sends it for Bernazzani. He can't handle it though. And now here come the Cougars. 2-on-1 again. Shot goes high. A sliding Shriver, making sure there was no pass option. Angled back into the 49er zone. Shriver again. Tried to feather it up for Sheehan. Unsuccessfully. But Murray recoups. The 49ers have it again. And it's McLean, but can't get it in deep. Delayed offside. 49ers will have to tag up, but Cougars don't wait. They just break out with it. Whipped around. Shriver's there. Over to Murray. Clean breakout for the 49ers. Murray building speed through the neutral zone. Murray still with it. To his backhand. Easily blockered away by Kahn. Kept in. Here's Murray. Murray, the fake shot, tried to center it. And Murray goes hard into the boards and he's down. Murray struggling to get to his feet. Trying to make his way back into the play. Meanwhile, McGee sends it wide. Murray does get back and creates that turnover. 2-on-1 possibility. McLean tried to get a shot. He had Rice on his left wing. That one dumped into the far corner for Alphen. Scoops it out to McCarthy. Shovels it forward for Rice, but he's unable to handle. Sent in on Crisp. Redirects it, Augustine. Muscled by Alphen. Miscommunication by the Cougars, still loose. Kroniak. Slick stick work there to get it out of the zone. But a massive humanity. Alphen, pressured, is able to get it out to Sutter. Sutter has Hayes with him, it's 2-on-3. Sutter tries to make a move around one man. Can't get past two though. Eichenbrandt with Alphen in front of him. Just dumps and chases behind the net. Using his size. Uses the self pass off the back of the net. Alphen hands him off to Kroniak. And now 2-on-2 beneath the goal line. Chipped forward, Eichenbrandt has it and he has space. Tries to center it in front. Taken by Illing. That one just dumped in, and Chris will just cover it up as McGrain was streaking towards him. And 6:10 gone by period 3, still 2-0. Remains the score for the Cougars. That shot whistles just past the ear of Logan Crisp and all the way out. A big collision at the red line as Himes had his man in his sights. That one chipped past Himes though. And another slick move and off the post. My goodness, what an opportunity by McBrien. Went around two men, and then Crisp couldn't handle it as he was fooled as the puck slid off the end of his stick. He tried to backhand it in and went off the post. the 49ers turn right back around and get an opportunity the other way, but an easy save by Isaiah Kahn. 49ers again winning the draws. Roach backhands it in deeper for Sheehan. Bernazzani's there to help. But turned over. Ankenbrant, good back check by Bernazzani. Separating him from the puck. That one squeaks to the neutral zone. And now Bach has it. Dawes has it intercepted. Bernazzani has it. Bernazzani with a move. He misses just wide on the backhand. And now whistle's gone. So the offensive zone draw for the 49ers. The net came off its moorings as Bernazzani made his move, forehand, backhand. It's possible that Kahn, can't tell from this angle, Kahn may have knocked his net off its moorings, and the shot off the faceoff goes wide into the near side. Out to center ice, 49ers again, top line out there. Shriver tried to find McLean on the back post. That one escapes everyone. Murray tries to rescue this, sends it hard around. McLean between the legs of Bach, and the 49ers have room. Chase unable to find his man, and now numbers for the Cougars. Ankenbrant across, save made by Crisp, and he swallows it up. No rebound on the shot by Augustine with 11:58 to go here in the third. The 49ers had a 4-on-2 the other way. Rice's pass misfired, led to breakout the other way. And a big save again by Logan Crisp. Alphin. Kept in by the Cougars. Kroniak, slick move. And they do break out with it. Illing. Sutter couldn't find it. Kroniak again. Illing tried to bank it to Hayes, but unsuccessful, dumped right back in. Hard around off the body of Hayes. He goes down. Chipped right to the front of the net. Save made by Crisp. And here's McGrain. Sutter has it. Can't get it out of the zone, though. They had numbers if he could get it past big body of Kyle Bishop. Alphin to Hayes with room. Hayes blockered away easily by Kahn. Kept in by the 49ers again. This same line. Try to get it. Now it's Hayes. Hayes the shot, save made. Rebound to the side of the net. Other side. Try to stuff it home. Was Sheehan. So Sheehan's out there with Hayes and Sutter. And Kahn will fall on this one as the pressure again by the 49ers trying to get one back to get this back to within a goal. 10:25 to go. Rare face-off win by the Cougars and then chipped forward, race to the puck at the 49er blue line, but Roach was there. 49ers regroup. Himes to Roach. Chipped forward for Bernazzani. Feathers it past Dawes. All the way around, near side. Roach pinches in along the half wall to keep it in. And that's Fogarty. Tries the other side. 49ers pursue well. Himes' shot, blockered again. Rebound is there, and it's another save by Kahn as Sheen was in the high slot. So the 49ers did a lot of shots here in the third, particularly high blocker side on Kahn. That's one way to get rebounds. Kahn has done well for the most part to kick those out to the corners. That one goes into the slot. Sheen was there, but still can't solve. Kahn. Bach couldn't quite get it by Himes. Now Roach feathers it forward. McLean tries his luck. That slap shot blocked. Kahn up the boards. Roach kept it in only for a second. Oh, and look out, a skate came up as Roach and Ankenbrant collided. The skate came right up. Thankfully, Ankenbrant with the full shield comes back. And now Ankenbrant with it off the shoulder of Crisp. Good save by Crisp. And now Murray building speed. Up the middle, Murray still with it. Murray with a slick move. Murray shot save made again by Kahn. Sprawling to his right. So Robbie Murray with the latest chance. Murray another shot, and that one off the top of the stick of Kahn and sent all the way down. Race for it, and it is icing. As Shriver beats Ankenbrant to it. 8:25 to go. 49ers pressing hard. Getting a multitude of chances. And you have to think eventually one of these is going to go by. Kahn has been magnificent for the Cougars. Another faceoff win. Backhander easily sticked into the corner by Kahn. And again, it's Sutter out there, this time with Illing. That one skitters out of the zone. 49ers. Bouncing puck on net. Why not? You've thrown everything else at Kahn. Figure a bouncing puck from the center ice. Taken by Sutter. He goes behind the net. Tried to reverse and go back where he came from, but unsuccessfully. And the Cougars break out. Simple dump and chase. Shriver's there first. Escapes two attackers. Gets it up for Hayes. Hayes slaps it in. Sutter again forechecking hard. Kept it in. Sutter for Bernazzani. Bernazzani tries to get it in front, blocked. Back come the Cougars with speed. Freirig. Between the legs of Krajnik. He gets help from Alphen. And whipped hard around again by the Cougars as they go for a change. Simple play by the Cougars now. Blocking shooting lanes, making the 49ers go 200 feet to generate any offense, which they've done a pretty decent job. Of getting some good looks. Krajnik cuts back in the middle. Surrounded, though, by Cougars. Chips it forward. Stollard. Escaped to the high slot. Sheen couldn't get there. And the Cougars come out with it. McBrien played the carom. Again, simple play. Dump it. Make the 49ers go the length of the ice. Alphen. Bernazzani. 3-on-3 across the line. Bernazzani left it for McCarthy. Gets a shot. Saved by Kahn. Chest high. Alphen. Sends it in again. Cougars try the other side. 49ers forwards were changing. So Himes had to back up. And back come the Cougars. Bach eludes Alphen. Alphen was coming in for a heavy check. And now Rice Simply bounces it wide. And now penalty call. Away from the play. At least no penalty. Pardon me, the net came off again. For Kahn, 5:19 left, period 3. It's the second time the net has come off here in the third for Kahn. Didn't seem like there was any contact from an opposing player. Nevertheless, the immediate McCarthy on the draw just sends it on net. It's the second time the 49ers have tried that this period. Kept in by Himes. Shot is blocked, and now he has to back up. 49ers do keep in just for a moment. Eichenbrandt looking for Bach. Bach curls back. They play a little keep away. Redirected by Eichenbrandt. Roach. Up the boards, chipped. Nice clean breakout for the 49ers with speed. Roach with it. Roach goes out wide. Roach circles behind the net. Loses it. Redirects it behind. But again, the Cougars stymieing this offense of the 49ers, who have not had any trouble scoring so far this season until tonight. McLean with McCarthy. Easy save by Kahn, and he'll cover this up with 15:44 gone by. In period 3. Illing, Sutter, and Hayes try to win it forward to the Cougars. They eventually do come out with it. That shot, glove saved by Crisp. Stacked the glove on top of the left pad. Good little shot from O'Reilly, who had the Cougars' second goal, an even strength one in period 2. Does not beat Crisp this time. Here's Murray. He's shown some flashes of brilliance tonight. Murray trying to break through, but just surrounded and just swallowed up. And a big hit now. Charleston will get their first penalty. And it's going to be interference. As a heavy hit after the 49ers dumped it in. McGrain will go to the box with 3:48 to go. Interesting situation for the 49ers. Down by 2 with a power play. You have to wonder what Coach Tobin will do here if he potentially risks an empty netter and losing a faceoff at the worst possible time after they've dominated all night. Get their first power play. Their power play has been fantastic at times and other times floundered, particularly against Elon. They had several 5-on-3 advantages, just could not take advantage of them. That was the second game against East Carolina, rather. They had many chances, could not come up with it. That shot blocked. Now Sheehan, along the half wall, back to Sheehan. Now Murray. Murray shot blocked in the slot, out wide. Set to the front, left pad saved by Kahn. Murray pinches in, trying to keep it in. Sheehan backs him up. It's kept in. The 49ers did not pursue the puck. They thought maybe it was offside, but it was kept in. And the lack of pursuit allows the Cougars to get it out. 49ers come right back, swallowed up again by Kahn on the shot by Bernazzani. And Crisp is going to the bench for an extra attacker with 2:37 to go. Well, it's a timeout. He may go to the bench anyway, but a timeout called by the 49ers. Coach Tobin knows the importance of this one. You need to capitalize here the next 49 seconds on this power play. Get this back to within one, then potentially pull crisp, possibly again, to try to tie this game up. But all important face-off, down by 2 with the power play. Absolutely need to capitalize to have any chance here in this one. Goaltender's duel, haven't seen that yet this season, but it's been a beauty tonight. As a fellow goaltender myself, Chris, particularly in the first 2 periods, was under siege for good portions of those periods. But the Cougars have really laid the clamps down to try to kill off any high danger chances for the 49ers. Here in the third, even their counterattacks, they're keeping it very simple, just dumping it in and forcing the 49ers to go the length of the ice. Chris did stay at the bench, 6 on 4. Sheehan on the draw, wins it clean back to Murray. Murray with it. Murray makes one move, try to make a second now. It's out of the zone, foot race. He'll get there first. Still pursued though. 49ers scrambling, and now Bernazzani. Out wide, half wall. Feeds Shriver, but he has it picked off. Sent the length of the ice well wide, but no icing, of course. They're still killing a penalty for another 20 seconds. Sheehan. Up through neutral territory, Shriver. Shriver cuts in the middle. Shriver has a shot. That one hit a body and goes to the far corner. Up the wall, kept in. Sheehan tried to keep it in unsuccessfully out to neutral territory, and this will do it. Counts as an even strength goal for the Cougars. Eichenbrand with his second goal of the night into the empty net. 3-0 Charleston. And Charlotte just unable to break through. A lot of good individual efforts. The Cougars just swallow them up as they head down the middle of the ice. They're forcing you to go wide. And really, if you continue to go down the middle, you're just going right into the teeth of that defense. And the Cougars and Charlotte just could not come up with anything to solve Isaiah Kahn tonight, who again, this will be back-to-back shutouts for him. And he has earned it. Misfiring pass sent back to the Niner territory as we hit the 1 minute mark here in the third. McCarthy backhands it to Rice. Rice behind the net, off the stick of Kahn. McCarthy on net, right pad save. Circle back around, McLean tried to get it to the point. Poked forward, however, by McGee. And once again, the 49ers forced to go 200 feet. McGee takes it away, pays for it. Thanks to the hit by Krajnik. Still has it, though. And a pinching defenseman. And that backhander slides all the way through the crease. 10 seconds left. And skittered forward. And that'll do it. Here from Charlotte as the Charleston Cougars, on the backs of consecutive shutouts by Isaiah Kahn, have come in and defeated the 49ers 3-0. So the 49ers and Cougars line up. Two goaltenders, of course, lead their respective teams. Not a whole lot of chippiness in this one. Only 2 penalties called the entire game. It's a far cry from what we've seen before in these high-scoring, multi-penalty affairs that the 49ers have been involved with. But tonight belonged to Isaiah Kahn, who gets another shutout. Your final score, Charleston 3, 49ers 0. 49ers will be back against Coastal Carolina in 2 weeks on the 21st here at Extreme Ice Center, looking to get back to their winning ways. This is Greg Rosopoulos joining you. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night from the Extreme Ice Center.